The peace of the Lord be with you. A very warm welcome to PCG TV News on the go. This bulletin is live from our studio, Church House, Osu, Accra. In the headlines, Presbyterian Church of Ghana invites Ghana Pentecostal and Charismatic Council to 2028 Bicentennial, urged to preserve legacy of national development. Best 2025 BECE candidates celebrated at Ghana Presbytery 2026 session. And also, Equiapim Presbytery Young Adult Fellowship plans 2 new churches in Nankese and Kolta districts. Many thanks for staying with us. The news in detail continues after the break. I am Georgette Anane. Welcome back from the break. Now the news in detail. The Presbyterian Church of Ghana has officially invited the Ghana Pentecostal and Charismatic Council, GPCC, to participate in its bicentennial celebration scheduled for December 2028. The invitation was extended by the Clerk of the General Assembly, Reverend David Aboagye-Dankwa, during a fraternal visit to the GPCC Secretariat in East Legon, Accra. As part of the engagement, he presented the council with a commemorative bicentennial Bible and the church's 200th anniversary cloth as symbols of unity and fellowship.
God's word, that is our light. And on behalf of moderator and the whole church, I want to present you to this.
God bless you. God bless you so much.
So we have printed this cloth, one piece. We want to give to you. But so we're inviting you.
Yeah.
We want to see you. A special invitation. Come, be in the club, celebrate with us on that day, and we do it to the glory of God. So on behalf, I also present the club to you.
Thank you very much, and God bless you so much.
The visit also served as a platform to strengthen collaboration between the Presbyterian Church of Ghana and the GPCC, as both bodies reaffirmed their commitment to deepening ecumenical relations ahead of the historic celebration. During the meeting, the General Secretary of the GPCC, Apostle Emmanuel Tete, commended the Presbyterian Church of Ghana for its long-standing contributions to national development, particularly in the areas of education, healthcare, and social discipline. He urged the church to remain steadfast in preserving these traditions, describing its educational legacy as second to none. The impact of your traditions has helped shape Ghana, he noted, encouraging members of the Presbyterian Church of Ghana to value and uphold their rich heritage. In response, Reverend Aboagye-Dankwa reiterated that the visit was aimed at strengthening fraternal ties with sister churches and called for closer collaboration between the two institutions.
Because we realize that there is so much that unites us that divides us.
Absolutely.
And therefore it is important that and it's when we come together that we can make impact, serious impact. Being in our individual shelves, we don't make that part. So we have always been advocates for communism, working together, collaborating, presenting stronger force to government, stronger force to communities, rather than
The clerk was accompanied by Reverend Andrew Ojawo, Director of Ecumenical and Social Relations, Reverend Eugene Dodu, Personal Assistant to the clerk, and Mr. Jerome Otre, Public Relations Officer. Apostle Tete was supported by the GPCC Operations Manager, Mrs. Maofemo Aninkura, and the Finance Manager, Mrs. Lydia Amponsah-Boateng, during the meeting. The Ghana Presbytery of the Presbyterian Church of Ghana has honored outstanding candidates of the 2025 Basic Education Certificate Examination, also known as BECE, within the Presbytery. The award ceremony took place during the Thanksgiving service of the 2026 Ghana Presbytery session, where the candidates were recognized for their academic excellence. The awards were categorized into public and private school groups, highlighting the achievement of students across both sectors within the presbytery.
The best in the public schools from Ashorman Presbyterian Basic School in Abokobi District with a score of 472 and an aggregate of 11 is Kugbaga Jefta Kojo Ekwe, currently a student of Keta Senior High School. The best in our public schools in the presbytery. The overall best student in Presbyterian schools in the Ghana Presbytery with a score of 519, an aggregate of 6, also from Prince of Peace Presbyterian School, Temakomti 2. Kwenu Yao Adoko, currently a student of the best that we can offer, Presbyterian Boys Secondary School, Lagos.
The presbytery commended the awardees for their hard work and dedication, encouraging them to continue striving for excellence in their academic pursuits.
As part of the service, we awarded the best students from the 2025 Basic Education Certificate Examination, and that was also the church's response to their hard work and dedication to service, and also to encourage others to put in their best as they climb the academic ladder.
The recognition formed part of the church's commitment to promoting education and rewarding excellence among young members within its jurisdiction.
I'm Lily Ira Aguzo, and I attend Laboni Senior High. I'm third best BEC candidate from Abokobi District. I'm grateful to them. I wasn't expecting this, but I would like to say a very big thank you to them and God bless them. From my own experience, I'll say procrastination is a no-no, because you think there is more time, but as we know, time flies by very fast, so you should make the best of the time you have now.
The Young Adults Fellowship YAF of the Equiapim Presbytery of the Presbyterian Church of Ghana has successfully undertaken 2 church planting exercises in the Nankese and Kota districts, marking a significant milestone in the church's evangelism efforts. The first planting took place at Miaweni in the Nankese district on Sunday, March 29, 2026, in collaboration with the Nankese District Young Adult Fellowship during the Young Adult Fellowship Evangelism Week. Despite a heavy downpour that threatened to disrupt the program, the maiden service was successfully held, recording an encouraging attendance of 12 adults and 16 children from the community. The event was graced by the district minister, Reverend N.S.K. Abra, who supported the initiative. Equiapim Presbytery Young Adult Fellowship, in support of the growth of new congregation, presented items including a set of drums, a pulpit, 10 plastic chairs, and 18 New Testament Bibles were donated. In a related development, the Presbytery Young Adult Fellowship also planted another church at Yaoban Bekwikrom in the Kota district on April 12, 2026. The maiden service recorded 11 adults and 27 children in attendance, excluding members of the Young Adult Fellowship team. As part of support for the new congregation, the team presented startup items such as 12 plastic chairs, a drum set, and 20 New Testament Bibles, with plans underway to assist the church in acquiring land for permanent development. Speaking on the initiatives, the Presbytery Young Adult Fellowship President, Hackman Awuku Esameni, expressed gratitude to God for the success of the outreaches and prayed for the growth and establishment of the new planted churches. The twin church planting exercises highlight the commitment of the Equiapim Presbytery Young Adult Fellowship to expanding the church's mission and spreading the gospel to new communities. campuses of the National Union of Presbyterian Students Ghana, NUPSG, has received motorbikes to support and enhance their evangelism and outreach activities. The beneficiary unions, NUBISWA and UDS Navrungo, were presented with the motorbikes during the 16th Presbytery session of the Upper Presbytery, held on Sunday, April 12, 2026. The motorbikes, which were donated by the General Assembly of the Presbyterian Church of Ghana, are expected to significantly improve mobility for the student groups, enabling them to reach out more effectively to surrounding communities with the message of the gospel. The presentation forms part of the church's broader commitment to strengthening campus ministry and equipping young people with the necessary tools to carry out evangelism. It is also aimed at supporting the growth and impact of NUPSG activities, particularly in areas where transportation challenges often limit outreach efforts. Receiving the items, representatives of the beneficiary unions expressed appreciation to the church for the timely intervention, noting that the motorbikes would greatly enhance their operations and facilitate regular evangelistic missions. The Upper Presbytery reaffirmed its support for student ministry, encouraging the beneficiaries to make good use of the motorbikes in advancing the mission of the church. Let's go for a quick commercial break. PCG TV News on the Go continues after the break. Welcome back from the break. The Central Presbytery of the Presbyterian Church of Ghana has elected Reverend Frederick Ado Obri as its clerk-elect. Reverend Obri, who hails from Enumboso in the Eastern region and was born in Kwai, brings to the office years of rich ministerial, educational, and leadership experience within the church and the education sector. He began his ministerial journey as a Bible reader and later served as NUPSG Secretary, Session Clerk, Catechist, and subsequently a Reverend Minister. He was consecrated as Catechist in 2014 and commissioned as a Minister in August 2018. He was ordained in 2020. His first ministerial station was at Gethsemane Congregation across Suchenso, where he served as Session Clerk, Caretaker, and Catechist from 2009 to 2018. He later served as District Clerk 2015 to 2018 and has since held various leadership roles, including Clan Chairperson for Kwenyako District, Youth Coordinator for Central Presbytery, JY and YPG, and currently serves in the same role. He is the Clan Chairperson for Winneba District and Assistant Secretary for the Central Presbytery Ministers Fellowship. Reverend Obri's educational background includes a Bachelor of Education from the University of Education Winneba 2011 to 2013, a Diploma in Basic Education from the University of Cape Coast 2006 to 2009, a Teacher Certificate A from SDA College of Education 2001 to 2004, and SSCE from Esiom Senior High School 1998 to 2000. In addition to his pastoral ministry, he has over 22 years of experience in the teaching profession, rising through the ranks from teacher to assistant head teacher and head teacher, and currently holds the rank of Assistant Director 1. He has also served in various ecumenical roles, including General Secretary and later Chairman of the Local Council of Churches at Bodriase, as well as Presbyterian Recorder since 2016. Reverend Obri is married to Mrs. Mavis Ado Obri, and they are blessed with 5 children: Irabana, Mami Pokia, Papa Bimpon, Nanajwa, and Nanayao. He is fluent in Guan, Chi, and English, his election as clerk-elect is expected to bring his wealth of administrative experience and pastoral leadership to bear on the work of the Central Presbytery. The Presbyterian Church of Ghana Kunyenya Shiloh Preaching Point in the Big Adan district of the Dangbeton Presbytery has carried out an early morning evangelistic outreach at the Kase Market Square on Tuesday, April 14, 2026, sharing the message of Christ with traders and residents. The outreach service featured praises and adoration, ministry of the word, an altar call, and intercessory prayers. The theme for the program was Jesus Christ, the only way. John chapter 14 verse 6. The message was delivered by Mr. J.B. Lawete, caretaker of the preaching point, who emphasized Christ as the only path to salvation. The market community warmly received the program, with traders actively participating in the service and many engaging joyfully in praise and worship sessions led by the evangelism team. The initiative forms part of the Presbyterian Church of Ghana's mission agenda, including the Agenda 2 Million Evangelism Drive, aimed at expanding the reach of the gospel across communities. Governor of the Bank of Ghana, Dr. Johnson P. Isiama, has urged the International Monetary Fund, IMF, to urgently reform its approach to Africa's growing economic challenges, saying current systems are too slow to address multiple overlapping crises. Speaking at the African Consultative Group meeting at the IMF headquarters, he highlighted rising debt, climate shocks, and global financial pressures as major threats facing African economies. He called for faster and more predictable debt restructuring under the G20 Common Framework and criticized delays in debt negotiations that prolong economic hardship for reforming countries. Dr. Isiama also appealed for quicker access to emergency financing, expanded concessional funding, and more flexible IMF support tools to help vulnerable economies manage crisis. He emphasized that Africa needs a step change in IMF response mechanisms, warning that incremental reforms are no longer enough. This is where we end the PCG TV News on the Go. A recap of the headlines. Presbyterian Church of Ghana invites Ghana Pentecostal and Charismatic Council to 2028 bicentennial, urged to preserve legacy of national development. Best 2025 BECE candidates celebrated at Ghana Presbytery 2026 session. And also, Equiapim Presbytery Young Adult Fellowship plans 2 new churches in Nankese and Kota districts. We appreciate your time with us today. My name is Georgette Anane. Do have a blissful day and enjoy the rest of our programs.